It's good, my people, my peeps. I'm gonna have to get some citronella going on here. I know I'm late. We're gonna have a chit chat on the patio. How are you guys doing tonight? I wanted to have a little discussion. What's going on? This is an open mic night, so if you would like to enter the room, that's fine. I don't have my wine chill, so what I'm gonna do is sit on this tripod real quick, and I'm going to go get. Well, I'm gonna go put my wine in the Frigidaire real quick, y'all. So, and I might have to go get a mic. Y'all hold tight. All right, I am back. Let me turn y'all around so I can say hello. I had to go. Oops. Sorry, guys. Hold on. I had to go put the wine in the doggone on the. Let me see. Let's get some light popping here. Can y'all see me now? We're on the patio, y'all. So, sister got to get set up because I don't want to get bit up with some citronella. And then I got to check to see if the sound. Y'all see my little lights? Isn't that cute? Got the lights going on. So, y'all hold tight. This is an open mic night. And I got to make sure the mosquitoes don't get us, sister. So I'm lighting candles. incense repellent. Put that right here. I'll be right back, y'all. I'll hold on. All right, guys, I am back. I want to check make sure we got sound. Everything is working. I don't know how long I'm gonna be out here. I think the June bug should be gone away, but who knows? How are you guys doing tonight? This is an open mic night. We're on the patio. My wine is in the Frigidaire chilling because I have not got a chance to. I just had to run to the store actually and get me some wine for this patio conversation. I hope you guys can hear me. Hold on. Okay. So, all right. My. What has this week brought us? So I'm kind of excited. I wanted to wait to see what everyone was going to be saying about, the Trump incident, to see, their take on it. And I'm so happy that I see a lot of Americans, ones that probably were former bots, are starting to wake up and realize that this is staged. That whole thing looks so fake, okay? And the only thing that they're using the word stage, but us as target individuals, us as chosen ones, we know what we call it street theater, right? We call it street theater. And so, but they're using, oh, it's staged, it's not real, these are paid actors. Um, like a lot of target individuals have been saying for years, a lot of incidents are staged. They are put on. It's just a play. It's just what it is to incite other incidents, right? And what I was wondering is not necessarily why now, but what were they diverting our attention from? Okay, I haven't really seen anything major that anyone has been talking about that they could have been trying to divert our attention away from, you know, some kind of new bill, something along those lines. So, um, I just thought it was interesting. So, what I wanted to do is I wanted to share some videos, that I saw that I found was really cute. A lot of young people. I think it's going to be the young people who are going to catch on to. Did I just put something in the chat? Oh, y'all, I did not mean to do that. Let me see something real quick. Can I delete that from here? Yeah. Okay. Um, So a lot of young people are starting to catch on. And I don't know about the older people. I think they're stuck in their ways, and if they're not stuck in their ways, either the Most High has to, have woken them up. Okay. So let me show y'all this. I thought this was so funny. Hold on. So y'all let me go to over here to TikTok. They're more fluent, I guess, in their. Let me say, I guess they're more fluent in the way that they hit the internet running. Okay, they hit the internet running. So hold on, let's see. And my observations now, I seen kind of they showed the layout of it all and of where Trump was and where the shooter, was on the roof, all the diagram. And to me, it just seemed like when he grabbed his ear, it didn't seem like the bullet would have came from that way because the audience was on that side, right? So it seemed like somebody in the audience would have gotten hit. That's just my observations. Um, it just seemed like it was staged. It was a street theater. So let me show y'all this real quick. These youngsters really they be on it. So, this was cute. If you if you want to really see something that's said, take a look at what happened. Oh, hold on. The light is in the way. I think. Hold on. Let me turn this light off real quick. I'll turn it down. Turn it off. I thought these kids did a great job. Hold on. And it seems like it's for youngsters. I mean, some older ones. Here we go. This was cute. If you want to really see something that said, take a look at what happened. So I thought that was cute. That was cute. But what I want to show you guys is the angle on how he just grabbed his ear. It just looked they could have did better. Okay, they could have did better having this street data. That was not. You will not get a Oscar for that, Trump. You will not. Hold on. Now just look at how he grabs his ear. I want to really see something. Now see, take a look. If you have any attention, what? It's not enough reaction. Like he touched his ear. It's not enough reaction. It's not enough reaction from the crowd. By the way, rest in peace, Richard Simmons. Somebody said, and that's another thing I want to talk about. Didn't Richard Simmons die a few years back? But it wasn't enough reaction. And the angle he grabbed his ear at when the bullet was supposed to be coming this way, somebody should have got shot in the crowd if he just got even, blades or gauge, whatever they call it, by the bullet. You know, what they trying to hide? I ain't hear nothing but people just upset about Trump being almost assassinated. No, they're trying to hide something or they're trying to incite something, right? They might be trying to incite more violence because we did hear about, I believe I brought it on this platform. We did hear about what's getting ready to go down in November supposedly, right? Hold on, let me put some light on. What's getting ready to go down in November supposedly with the migrants are supposed to, have an uprising or some kind of something. I don't know exactly, but some kind of uprising. I believe it's in November, October, November. Something's supposed to pop off, right? But we have some really die-hard Trump supporters, okay? And I just feel that with, being that I actually feel that that was nothing but street theater, okay? That's my opinion, like the rest of the majority of the world, it seems like, except for die-hard Trump supporters. Um, I feel like they are stoking the flames of another raid. You know, you know how Trump was in the mix when his supporters raided the Capitol, and he was tweeting. He was all in the mix with that, and I believe it's the same way with this false this street theater of assassination. He's stoking some flames of some unstable Trump supporters to go and load up their guns and be ready to go to war. Be ready to start something. And Lord knows if this doesn't get them to the polls, it will get them to the gun range and for more practice, right? Uh, for this civil war that it's been on the forefront for a while. For people have been talking about, is there going to be a civil war? Well, nobody's been moving accordingly to make it seem like a civil war is actually going to pop off. But Mr. Trump, you do not win an Oscar for that street theater. No sir, no sir. But you're up to something. Y'all hold on real quick. I'm gonna go and see if my wine has chilled, and I'll be back. We're out on the patio. Let me give y'all a little. This is the little ambiance I'm doing tonight. Just out here chilling, talking to you guys. It's open mic night. So hold on real quick. Let's turn this around. So we're on the patio, got the lights going, got the ambiance going, for the mosquitoes. For the mosquitoes, we got the candle. So y'all just sit right here really quick. That light too bright, let me put y'all down a little bit. While I go run and check on this wine. Oh, the wind blow my candle out. We need the candle. I would play some doggone music, but this ain't like TikTok. YouTube needs to get with it. Okay? YouTube needs to get with it. Okay. So y'all, I'm back. Now, hold on. Let me get situated. I had to put some ice in my doggone cup because the wine wasn't chilling. So we are on the patio chilling. Little ambiance tonight. It feels nice and cool out here since Beryl has hit Texas. I mean, it took a lot of stuff out, y'all. Camera. All right, guys, and I am back. Oh, this hair is. I did some long dreads. Y'all like my long dreads? ah, these things, no, they're heavy. Ooh-wee. I think I should put some of them up. I don't know if I'm gonna finish or I'm gonna just wear like it's a full hawk. You know, I don't know. I don't know yet. These bad boys are heavy. Let me see. We're just chit chatting. We just talked about Trump and his street theater. Unfreaking believable. I just wonder what. I wonder what's next. What is planned next, right? Unbelievable. I just wonder what. I wonder what are they gonna do next? Okay. Because you best believe something is coming. If it ain't Leviathan in the doggone ocean, y'all, see, I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do with these. I don't know if I'm gonna finish or just leave it like a faux hawk. So anyway, if it's not Leviathan in that doggone ocean coming this way, uh, they got Trump got something up his sleeve. Trust and believe, he has something up his sleeve. Um, we just don't know what it is. Maybe he thinks he's not going to win the election. Maybe he thinks that this fake assassination attempt is going to push him over the top for him to win the election. I don't know. But it's something. Something's just not right. Um, there's been so much going on social media. Well, especially on TikTok, as far as content creators are concerned. And I believe it might shift over here. There is a book. Hold on for a minute. Hold on, y'all. I know I ain't ready. Y'all just hold on. I'm back, y'all. Okay, so there's a lot of things that have been going on. I don't know if you guys are aware of a lot of large, very large content creators have been having their channels uh, banned and taken down. Now, I had promoted this book. It's called The Lost Book of Herbal Remedies, right here. Guys, y'all see it? I know that light is there. This book I promoted because I am I can promote people's products and get paid for them. So this is one I wanted to promote, and I wanted to get this book to learn. Do you guys know that they literally, TikTok literally went through and banned Everyone, now, first of all, this is what I don't understand. TikTok, you allowed us to promote this book, and then you went and banned all of the large creators. I mean, these creators with millions of followers who promoted this book, they got their accounts taken away from them, right? I got like a warning strike, or it wasn't even a strike, but like a warning, because like I'm almost at 20,000 followers over on TikTok. So I get mine's is not that big. Well, okay, good, thank you. But it was big enough for them to shake their finger at me and say, "Oh no, we're gonna." They took the video down, okay, and I was like, "Wow!" And they just, without warning, took away people's livelihoods. Right? That's why you can't put all your eggs in one basket. You can never put all your eggs in one basket. Um, if you're a content creator, you better have multiple platforms. You better not just have one and think that you're going to be getting a big check off of that. But I wanted to show you guys this book because I don't even know if you can buy it now, and it it's banned off of TikTok. Okay, this book, you guys, when I show you something, when I share with you about something that's going to help you when the collapse comes, and you can't run to the pharmacy, okay, you gotta jump on it. When I showed you guys about that honey, now that honey was kind of expensive. I ain't gonna lie. Some stuff is a little expensive because, and I ain't have to pay for it. They just send it to me. Um, but it's good, and honey never goes bad. Okay, it doesn't have an expiration date if you have real honey. And I'll teach you one day how to check to see if you actually have real honey. Um, but you can do it like if you take a clear glass um, little jar, something, little bowl, a little shallow bowl, and whatever honey you think you have, if you pour or squeeze the honey into the bowl first, let it kind of spread out and settle, and then you go get some water. Don't let the water just run in there. Just pour a little bit of water in there and swirl the water around. And just like everything has memory, like our hair has memory, the honey has memory as well. So when you look into the bowl, you'll see, the honeycomb shape, like when it came out of the doggone honeycomb. It's amazing to see. But that is how you can tell that you have real honey. Okay, it's a lot of fake honey. It's a lot. Oh my God, it's so much fake food, fake products, fake. It's, it's almost like they don't want you to have any real substance to sustain yourself. Um, for real, for real. Okay. So yeah, this book, I don't know where you can get it. I don't even know if you can get it on Amazon. Ouch. Oh yes, we might have to move this party inside. My citronella is not working. Just got bit by the first mosquito. Let me go inside because those might be Bill Gates mosquitoes. Those might be Bill Gates mosquitoes, y'all. We have to go inside in a little bit. All right, this live stream is not going to be very long. This is just I wanted to just have an open mic uh, discussion with you guys, and especially because Trump put on that horrible that horrible stage play. It's just crazy, crazy, crazy. Mm-mm-mm. Um, I don't know where you can get that book at now, but there are other books on Amazon that I want to get. Um, but I don't know if it's that in depth of this book because this one it tells you so much. It tells you what um, the plant can be used for in several different ways. If you have inflammation, colic, some babies come out, they be colicky, arthritis. What plant is this? Rosemary. Rosemary, I didn't know rosemary did all that. You know, it was so informative. Uh, Edible use, you know, you can use rosemary to cook with. And then, see, this book is really awesome. Okay, so this is just rosemary. Everybody has heard of rosemary in their kitchen, right? You, if you haven't had it, you probably heard of it. But in the book, it tells you it's edible. Then it goes down and tells you what it's for medicine as well. And then it goes down and it tells you different things that you can use the rosemary for and what rosemary does. And that's just a basic one. But this goes into depth. And I knew that um, these herbal books and herbal remedies are getting ready to soon be outlawed because they had a list. And I don't know if I shared this with you guys, but the FDA has a list of herbs that they want to make illegal. Like, you know how they made marijuana illegal? And they have people in jail right now serving sentences for marijuana, and now they want to flip it around and make it legal because they've gotten their grubby paws on it and they've tampered with it. And so now they want to put you back under mind control. And so, yeah, they want to make it legal now. But there is a list. There's a list of herbs that, there's a list of herbs that your government wants to make illegal. And let me see if I can find it because it was on TikTok for a minute. Hold on. Regular herbs that you find every day in your kitchen, y'all, they want to put you in jail for having them because they heal your body. They heal your body. So let me see if I can find it. Herbs the government has put on a banned list. Y'all better be paying attention what's going on. Y'all better be paying attention. I told you guys my garden really just went, it didn't pop like I wanted it to pop this year. And if you're not out here trying to figure out how to manipulate the ground, manipulate the earth, and know what plant needs what nutrients, you're going to be SOL. You're going to be SOL when the stuff hits the fan. Look, y'all thought I was playing. Look, can y'all see this? The book I just was talking about. This book has been banned. Let me see what it says. This book has been banned in the U.S., in the United States since, oh, shoot. This book was banned since 1965. Oh, really? Well, guess what, y'all? A lot of large content creators got their doggone channels taken away from them because of this book, because of the power of the herbs that they named in that book. Okay, and let me see if I can find. They probably took that list down. And I should have did a video on it when I think I did a screenshot, but I deleted it because I needed some doggone room in my phone. Hold on. Herbs the government has put on it now. Let me see now. Let me see. I want to put, not the government, but the FDA. FDA. Let's see if it'll pull up like that. Gone little moth. GPS. Hold on. And they coming for sea moss. The FDA is banning oils, is banning sea moss. Um, but that's not the full list. Hold on, y'all. I'll let y'all see this real quick. But that's not the one I wanted. I'll let y'all listen to it. Y'all see that? The FDA is trying to ban sea moss, y'all. Oh, this got music on it. But y'all see it. Why your government wants to ban sea moss? Why? Sea moss, y'all? Let me close my door. Because people they healing their bodies. That's why. I don't want no mosquitoes in there. Because they're healing their bodies. Yeah. You're The FDA is warning consumers to immediately stop using. We have it. Let's talk about GNPs. GNP stands for good. Okay, some of the some of these herbs are banned in the U.S. If you don't know, now you're about to know. Spirulina. Okay, come on, y'all. Kelp. Did you know that? Yellow. What is that? Yellow dock. I don't even know what that is. Red clove. And a lot of y'all like, what? These are things. Uh, Blessed thistle. Let me show y'all this list. Look at this list. That list. All of those things are banned. I mean, hopefully it don't have no music on it. Are banned in the U.S. of A. By your. That is so odd that these folks have moved out. Why is their air conditioning running? Somebody's in this house next door. Probably some doggone person. They moved out. Why their air just went off? I noticed that. But anyway, um, y'all better get ready. Y'all better get ready. Um, People always think they're gonna have time, right? Think somebody's gonna save them when everything, goes down. I hear and I have heard men, they're only concerned and warning people is, telling women, oh, you about to catch it now. You want to be independent now, that kind of mess. When the grid goes down, uh, because all that kind of mindset is sex is on the brain. That's what they're thinking about. Oh, they getting ready to come to your house and take your cookies now. You ain't gonna have no. Okay. A lot of people are not gonna survive when the grid goes down or whatever uh, new prices that they put out here, right? A lot of people won't survive. And that's not going to be the first thing on their mind is going to get some cookies. The folks in Houston, that's not the first thing that was on their mind, the men or the women. And let me tell you something. Now, it, men are lovers of themselves now. Uh, it, 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 it's factual. They I don't really think they really concerned about cookies. You men might be concerned about your back door. How about them apples? Okay, you might be concerned about your back door because men, in 2024, it seemed like, and going into the future, it seemed like they're not really checking for women. You know what I'm saying? They really concerned about your back door. So, but anyway, but a lot of y'all not gonna be ready. I seen a lady, she did a post on, and she was shocked when she did this post. It seemed as if she was shocked. She said, everything, everything they do, everything your government does, is tested in Texas first. is tested in Texas first. And when she said that, it took me smooth back to my radio days, right? Because um, she's right. Everything is tested in certain southern states first. Oh yeah, we about to make a move, y'all. We about to make a move. Y'all hold tight, because sister is not about to be bombarded with these doggone bugs. So y'all hold tight. I'm gonna turn y'all this way so y'all can look at out that when while let me look at the lights. You don't see the lights while I get us back in the house real quick. Okay, guys, I'm back. We're gonna go in the house because the bugs want to. They don't want me outside right now. All right. Close up shop. Y'all hold tight. We go in the studio. All right, y'all. So say the grid goes down. Let's get some light going up in here. You know, all this chocolate. All this chocolate is suck up all the light. All right. Okay, so this woman, she was so shocked. She was like, well, it appeared that she was shocked. She was like, everything is tested in Texas first. And I was like, well, I've been knowing that from radio days, okay? A lot of people think everything, even from trends and different things like that, that it comes out of like maybe New York, even music. That when I first got hired in radio, I was so taken aback to find out that songs and artists and all of that, they run that through southern states first, okay? And then if it hits in the southern states, then they make it hot in the northern states. And I know I tell you this, and you guys probably, oh, I don't believe it. It's not so, because city folks is going to be city folks. Because, you know, they probably think these country bumpkins don't know nothing. No, that's how it goes down. Matter of fact, let me see if I saved her. But when she said that, I said, and I think I saved it because I wanted to do a stitch to her and say, yes, sister, you're right. Everything is in the southern states first. And we're going to get into that. Why do you think they testing it in Texas. You may have heard that there's an outbreak of STDs in Houston. Um, you know, Burrow came through the hurricane, and the folks been in Houston. Some have been without water, lights. Hold on for a minute. Let me see. I hope I saved it because I did want to talk about it. Or I hope. Oh, right here. So let me turn it up. Let y'all hear it because I'm not going to hold it up to the screen.
So did you guys hear the Texas state representatives say that they start everything and test everything in Texas first before they release it to the rest of the U.S.? He called attention to the fact that we are headed towards theocracy and that he has seen firsthand as a former middle school teacher that there are a lot of issues that start and stem in Texas where they test things like Project 2025. He called major attention to the fact that as a middle school teacher, he's seen what happens when you defund education. But one thing that sticks out to me is him saying they start and test everything in Texas.
I know what's coming because I see it every day at the Texas Capitol. They are testing these ideas in states like Texas before they take them nationwide.
He then goes on to...
What she didn't pick up is he said in states like Texas. And like I said, in my broadcast days, I knew that information a long time ago. And states like Texas, states like Georgia, I want to say Mississippi, but they test different things, and then if it runs well, if it goes through the trials well, then they send it back to the major cities. And you as layman, you think, oh, this came out of New York City. The artists may have come out of New York City, but their trials and are, this is me referring to the radio days, ran through Texas first. But what she is saying and what that senator is saying is so true. It's so true. You guys think that the doggone the freeze of 2021, I want to say, when Texas froze over, maybe that was nothing but a test. Nothing but a test of your emergency broadcasting systems, for real. Okay? Barrow, a test. This latest hurricane, a test. There's this outbreak of STDs in Houston, and quiet as it's kept. Well, it might not be kept that quiet. The outbreak is not heterosexual to heterosexual per se. This is an outbreak of homosexual activities amongst men. Okay, but you will have people they'll twist the narrative, right? They'll twist the narrative and say, "Oh, it's an outbreak of these STDs," and they want, and the first thing they want to do, and you could be mad, get glad, scratch your and get glad, because I'm gonna tell you the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. They want to push the narrative. Oh, it's the black woman spreading these STDs, baby. Let me tell you something. I'm gonna be straight up and down with you. It is a homosexual crisis going on in Houston. Okay? Yes. Do your own research. Like I have always told you to study for yourself. Okay? Study and show yourself approved. Okay? You might hear information, even information that I may give you. Take that and then take it and go study and get more information and see and fact check me, baby. Fact check me. Okay? This is a homosexual disease, a STD disease of an outbreak in Houston, Texas. But we have some folks that are running with a narrative. This the black woman, okay? And let me, Lord, my wine done kicked in. We were on the patio earlier, y'all, and I had to put some ice in it. The wine ain't kicked in, so I might talk a little bit more. Yeah. Um, yeah. They're running with this narrative. It's the black woman. Mm-hmm. Let me ask you, my people, my peeps. Why would you go with the narrative if you heard, oh, there's STDs in Houston, right? In Houston, Texas. And just here, only one side. It's the black woman. Did, wait, is this a new STD that the black woman only has? Because if from my understanding, if there's an STD, that meant that acronym, y'all correct me if I'm wrong, means sexually transmitted. Oh yeah, do my hair. I don't know. We're gonna work this out, or we're gonna take it down because it's still heavy. Um, is a the acronym is STD, sexually transmitted disease. Right. Um, but I've heard people say it's the black woman giving the STDs out. Wait a minute, hold up. Y'all make it make sense. Because the last I heard, for something to be a STD, sexually transmitted, it had to be a partnership there, right? If that was the case, if that was the factual evidence of what's going on in Houston, and it being the black woman, right? It has to be a partnership. Man, woman, sexual intercourse, STD. You don't get an STD just simply by the black woman. Y'all can't see the agenda, the hate. Y'all, I got people like to say I'm hating. No, I'm giving you factual things to think about, right? The hate. When you hear it's the black woman, it's the black woman. Well, what the hell? What? A STD and it's the black woman. Who was screwing the black woman? Most likely a black man. And quiet as it's kept, I know they love to rant and rave about that black woman. Oh, and you know it's true. You know it's true. Even black men is getting tired of hearing black men ranting and raving about the black woman. Ain't doing nothing. People always say, "Well, show some progress. Show something. Do something." Y'all is bumping y'all gums. The outbreak in Houston is a homosexual outbreak. That's what it is. But I know the narrative has always, it seems like it wants to be stuck on the black woman. Hold on, let me see if I kept, because some men are tired of even hearing people push that narrative. Maybe I didn't keep him. No. Yeah. So anyway, y'all do y'all research. Do your research. That's what's going on. And also, it is a new, and I thought I had kept it, y'all, a video of it. It's a new STD, like AIDS is one they're trying to say, but there's another STD, and it's showing itself as an outbreak on the hands, like pimples, and on the body. But I do not know the name of it. But hold on, let me see if I kept it so that you all, at least you can hear for yourself. But why? Why did I bring up everything is tested in Texas first?
Okay, guys.
Because this stuff is going to just like the cocoa COVID, you know what I'm saying? Spread it. You know, start spreading this stuff. Okay, hold on. Let me see what this guy's talking about. They gonna start spreading this stuff. Y'all think it's just gonna be here in Texas? Come on now. Hello, how you doing, real gang stalker? We got a real gang stalker in the house, in the building. How you doing tonight? Oh, I'll let the people see you. Give you some airplay. Oh, here we go. Here we go. You're gonna get the factual actual here when if you tune in and you want some real information. Hold on. And this got music on. I'm gonna have to turn it down. Good. Just about to eat dinner. How are you doing? I am doing well. Child, no, this ain't my real hair. It wouldn't be this long. Rapunzel, Rapunzel, let down your. No, I just wanted to do something different. I do this every now and again. Probably every 4 years, I'll dread or try to dread it up because I really like dreads, but I'm afraid to lock my hair. Okay, because my hair is very fine and it's different. It's not. It's very different. So okay, guys. So let me show you what this outbreak is. This the? Oh no, this is not it. Hold on. Is this the one? Hold on, y'all. Okay. Is this a herpes? This is a herpes infection. Are very common, can be very painful. Oh no, this is the one about. Okay, first of all, first of all, I didn't know that you can even get. This is one about herpes, y'all. But I didn't know you can get herpes on the hand. Did y'all know that? Did you see his hand? And folks, they want to shake hands. Y'all better. I don't know. Today's boy, I tell you, this world today. I didn't even know you can get herpes on the hand. Okay. Oh, here it is. Here it is, y'all. I thought that was it because it looks like this. This is what's going down. Now, I just told you guys, everything like the young girl. She's like, oh, I just found out they test everything in Texas. Yes, baby. Yes. Y'all, what y'all think? Southern folks is dumb folks? Come on now. That outbreak, y'all hearing about in Houston? It's coming to a city near you. And it's not the black woman. I know you heard that, but that's not factual. Hold on, y'all. My battery going dead. Hold on, let me see. Can I get some juice from this thing here? I gotta put y'all a little close. Hold on. I don't think this one will give me no juice. How my battery go dead so fast? Y'all some irritating folks. Hold on, y'all. I gotta get a charger. But before I go get this charger, quiet is well, it's not kept that quiet. The blame game is real, and the black woman is forever front and center. They try to say what's going down in Houston is about the black woman spreading STDs. No, that's a lie. It's not factual. It's a homosexual occurrence that if there's an outbreak in Houston between homosexuality and they're spreading disease. And there's a new disease. And guess where this was And guess where this was posted at? The New York Post. What did that lady say? They test everything in Texas. What have you heard lately? There's a whole STD outbreak. And then you got mad black men talking about it's the black woman. No, don't get it twisted. It's the down low men. It's a homosexual activity. Don't get it twisted. You better understand. The New York Post, new sexually transmitted fungus infection detected in NYC. The first case in the U.S. No, baby. Y'all put that stuff out in Houston, and now you want to say, oh, hold on, y'all. The battery's going to go dead. Hold on. Shoot. Oh, shoot. Let me show y'all this before my battery goes dead. I'm a truth teller. What that's gonna do is that gonna give me some. Y'all some haters. Y'all some haters. I don't want that to give me no juice. Anyway. Woo. Anyway, y'all. Let me show y'all this. Let me let y'all hear some real news.
On the face or around the buttock. Certified dermatologist here. Happy Pride. Speaking of Pride, we have to talk about this. There are now newly sexually transmitted fungal infections that have been detected in New York City, the first case in the United States. What does this mean? Well, most fungal infections are transmitted from animal to human and even human to human contact. This new fungus, Trichophyton integraphytes type 7, has only been identified to be caused by human to human transmission, with most reports in the literature being from sexual contact, more commonly in men who have sex with men and sex workers. How does it present? Typically, it presents with a scaly rash in the genital area, on the face, or around the buttock. Fungal infections can mimic many other diseases such as psoriasis and eczema, and therefore can lead to a delay in diagnosis. When caught early, fungal infections can easily be treated with topicals and or oral medications. However, when fungal infections have been around for a long time and or they go down the hair follicle, they're much harder to treat. So during Pride Month, be mindful of this. Make sure you look around before you do anything.
Make sure you look around before you take false information. Y'all heard me? What is this? I think we're almost out of Pride Month. It starts different times, right? What just came on the scene with the gangster lean about Houston, Texas? A sexual transmitted outbreak. And let's hear some real talk on that too. Sexual transmitted disease outbreak in Houston, Texas. Because I get sick of hearing about what the black woman doing. Because I'm a black woman.
Recently, Houston, Texas have had a recent STD outbreak, but not only that, over 42,000 people are said to have the HIV STD new infection just in the month of June. Child, what? Now, we all know that this is a season of judgment. We are seeing plagues, and we are seeing so many things that has come to the forefront. Yes, as HIV has always.
I want to hear a news report.
Here on surface.
I want to hear a news report about it and tell you so you can hear
There's
exactly.
currently a syphilis outbreak occurring in Houston, Texas, and the health
department. See, it's so many different. It's syphilis. It's AIDS. No, it's that new fungi that man talked about in the New York Post. Okay, when you hear the real deal, Holyfield about the doggone outbreak in Houston, you're gonna have to put your puzzle pieces together, people, and stop being in kindergarten. Okay, I'm giving you 100-piece puzzle. I gave you 2 pieces, 3 pieces before. We elevating. Y'all better put these puzzle pieces together. I can't keep coming on here trying to help y'all figure this out. Okay, hold on, let's see. Maybe I have to go to look.
Attacking a lot of women across our area, syphilis skyrocketing in Houston. Good evening, I'm Keith Garvin.
Thank you for joining us. I'm Daniela Guzman. Well, the Houston Health Department is calling the sharp rise in cases of the sexually transmitted disease an outbreak. KPRC 2's Andy Sirota live in Sunnyside, where a community meeting was held today about this. Andy?
Danny, Keith, a number of medical directors from some of the community-based health clinics attended that meeting here today at the Sunnyside Health and Multi-Service Center, along with members of the Harris County and Fort Bend County Health Departments. Of all the cases Houston health officials are seeing, it's predominantly women of color who were most impacted. Nationally, there's been an uptick in syphilis cases, and health officials here say in many ways Houston is no different when it comes to what's happening in many major urban areas across the country right now.
As a large urban jurisdiction, we've got to be really aggressive in our response when we see these kinds of cases, because we have millions of people who may be at risk.
Since 2016, syphilis cases in women have increased by 128%. New infections rose from 1,845 in 2019 to nearly 3,000 in 2022. Cases involving women who passed the infection onto their baby during pregnancy soaring from 16 cases in 2016 to 151 in 2021.
To see the numbers rise in this alarming rate really sounded the alarm for us.
Houston health officials urging pregnant women to seek prenatal care and syphilis testing to protect themselves.
Okay. That's syphilis. They saying the black woman is spreading syphilis. Ain't said nothing about no partners. Hold on for a minute.
Well, the Houston Health Department is calling the sharp.
Somebody else said it's AIDS. Hold on, let's go to YouTube so I can get some news reports. And I want to say something too. I had a revelation, if you will. Houston outbreak of STDs.
New at 10 o'clock, the Houston Health Department is setting the record straight about an alarming social media post that is going viral. It claims to show more than 46,000 people tested positive for various STDs in Houston just last week. Stephen Goen is getting some answers about what those numbers really mean. Stephen.
And these are random. I haven't even looked at these, y'all. So
it's been viewed
these are random.
3 million times, but it actually refers to the number of STD tests across the state, not diagnoses. Tonight, the Houston Health Department is now apologizing for the, quote, distress this may have caused, but they still don't know who exactly put this information out there. It only took 24 hours for this image to gain traction on social media. It claims tens of thousands of people in Houston were diagnosed with chlamydia, gonorrhea, syphilis, or HIV in the past week. But that's not true. In a statement to the KHOU 11 verified team, the Houston Health Department says this post includes grossly overstated numbers. And
wait a minute. It's false numbers out there. I just heard, I told you this is random. They don't put false numbers out there. And then you heard just a few minutes ago, they tagged a black woman with those false numbers. Come on, y'all. Why it's always us? Why it's always us? I'm talking about why it's always black women. They tag black women with the lie of spreading STDs. Okay? Why it's always us? Y'all hate us that much? The mothers, the blueprint, and we are the blueprint. Anything other than us is recessive. That's not hate, that's truth. If you don't like truth, you can't handle the truth. Okay? You can't handle the doggone truth. We are the blueprint. Why y'all hate the blueprint? I just listened, and you just listened to 2 doggone reports. Well, 3. One was talking about HIV. The other one was talking about the black woman spreading the doggone disease. And then we just heard all that was a lie. What is it about the black woman? But y'all gonna say, I got an issue. No, y'all got an issue. Y'all got a doggone issue. Let's get it.
Incorrect information. We're told those numbers actually represent the number of tests done for these STDs across the entire state last week, not just Houston. And there's no indication if the tests were positive or negative. According to the Houston Health Department, a quote, violation of its policies resulted in the data being shared. The department is now conducting an investigation. But a spokesperson would not say if an employee has been identified as the one who published that data. I knew immediately that.
And let me say, and I get on my black men. Yes, I get on, because they always holler about the statistics. The statistics. Did you look at the statistics? Did you look at them? Ain't Houston mostly black though? Baby, let me tell you something about Texas. Let me tell you something about Texas. First of all, I know what you mean by black folks. We are Israel. We are the true Israelites. We are the true Israel. Okay. Just to clarify that for you. Did you ever hear the story? Remember the Alamo? The fight of Santa Ana and the Alamo? The last stance, when the colonizers came in and took Texas from Mexico. Come on now. Come on here and come on and get in this lesson. We here in the Americas otherwise known as the black folks, the true Israel. We're the minority. Let them tell it. The statistics, my brothers, power to the people. We are the minority, meaning our numbers are less, right? This land, Texas, was Mexico. Remember the Alamo? They got the Alamo. They got the last little piece of the Alamo, the last little stronghold in San Antonio, Texas. You can go down there and visit. Go take pictures, honey. It's still there. This land was Mexico, which there's our brothers and sisters too, quiet as it's kept. A lot of them don't want to acknowledge that because they want to align themselves with the colonizers. But that's not my business. But I know what my business is, to know what's popping and what's real and what's not real, right? You see, Texas with Mexico. The colonizers came in and fought off and took and stole land of Mexico. So when you say, isn't Houston mostly black? No, baby. Texas is mostly Mexico. Mexican. Get into it. Hola, ¿cómo está? You better recognize.
not talking about Spain, baby. And I know you might be confused because Puerto Ricans have they have a disillusion of them not being wanting to acknowledge their blackness. You know, they have a colorist, and I know I'm segueing a little bit, but I'm trying to answer your questions, give you a little background. You said Spain. Spain ain't got nothing to do with Texas, okay? And the confusion between Mexican, green, what they call them, greenbacks, and all that over in Texas. Mexico, used to be Texas. Now, when you talk about Spain, well, then we have to go to Puerto Rico. You see, baby. And you see my Puerto Rico brothers and sisters. What was that comedian's name? It was a female. Was it Cheryl Underwood? Was it some more? I can't remember. But she put it on the map a long time ago. She just said, you know what? Puerto Ricans ain't nobody but black folks who speak a Spanish. Mexicans ain't nobody but black folk who speak a Spanish. But they still will want to claim their blackness, their Israelite connection soon. Spaniards, what you mean no? What you mean no? Spaniards and Puerto Ricans, that is more their connection. Because the Spaniards came through Puerto Rico. And you see, that's why you have the classism in Puerto Rico. They like to divide just like Mexicans. That caste system, not the class system, the caste system of the light and the dark, the caste system. They like to relate to a couple of droplings of semen that was left there by the Spaniards. They came to that came to Puerto Rico and dropped a couple of their semen, aka their seed, off in Mexico. But Puerto Rico forgets that ship. Your ancestors, why y'all like to do the cha-cha and the salsa, all that dancing that y'all do, comes from Africa. Your closest relatives. No? You better do some history. You better check up on some history, baby. So Puerto Ricans like to cling onto their so-called Spaniard. When I mean Spain, they're those roots, those ones that came and pillaged over in Puerto Rico and dropped a couple of seeds off in Puerto Rico. Mexico ain't about no Spaniards. You better go see the black Mexicans that they like to keep in the hillside, that they like to hide, just like Puerto Rico. They like the salsa. Oh, they got the rhythm. They got the rhythm to the rhyme, baby. But they don't like to acknowledge that rhythm to the rhyme that came from the blueprint. The blueprint. Okay? Let's get real with it. Let's speak on it. I'm not talking about no Moors. I'm not talking about the Moors. The Moors is everywhere. The Moors was everywhere. The Moors was everywhere. The Moors was in Europe. Didn't the Moors pull the Caucasians out of them Caucasus mountains and wash them up and then slept with them? Yeah, I'm not talking about the Moors. The Moors was everywhere. We have some Moors mixed in the mix. Yeah, no. The thing is,
the globe. Not even if you do not acknowledge the Most High, even if you have no uh, uh, belief system, okay, in a creator, uh, the earth is getting ready to show you the original beings that were on this planet. And before they receded, they had melanin, even darker skin than me. There are some beings that I consider very gorgeous. Their skin is so dang on dark. They look like they walked out the night sky. And then there's beings that are darker than them that they are called. When I was young, before a lot of interracial marriages and things of that nature was commonplace, they used to call people blue black. Oh yes, baby. Let's get into this conversation. You talking to an OG with some recollection of the past, not the whitewashing and the miseducation that you're getting now. Okay? When I was coming through, there were people so dark skinned, they called them blue black, honey. Oh, yeah. You think the movie Avatar was showing you something. The movie Avatar, it really was talking about the original beings of this planet. Blue, black. Avatar, those avatars, those beings that were blue. The original beings are so dark in pigment because they are the original. I mean, they tell you this. I mean, some rappers try to tell y'all the blacker the berry, the sweeter the juice, the darker the skin, the deeper the roots. Right? This ain't no shade to my light skin folk. It just is what it is. This ain't no shade to my Hispanic folks. This ain't no shade to my doggone white folk. It is what it is. And if you want to stay in the disillusionment of what your government, your parents, and all the BS that you have learned and you don't want to relearn, that's on you. Like I said, if you have no connection to a creator above, the earth, she is going to show you who was rocking on this planet before the recession. And I say recession, the what's the nice word? Because I don't want you to be upset. Diluting. How about we use that? The diluting of the races. And so now we have let me see. Now we have people, mostly our men folk. I don't know what your nation, what nation you come from, not your race, not your color, because that's BS. That you originate from. But me speaking on the black man, there is to me, this is my opinion, a virus in their membrane, in their heads, because they have succumbed to the diluting of the races. Y'all, we're gonna pause for the cause.
I'm going to have one more glass before I get off of here and finish ripping into this conversation and leave a question up. What about? Are you talking about God or India? God's on India? What is that? You got to clarify that one. What you talking about there? All right, guys. Oops, sorry. I'm back. All right. So, I don't know what you mean by this one. Let me see. Oh, oh, okay. I understand now. That is why you see, India. They all know. Even India, you see the blue gods, right? That's what you're talking about. The blue ones, yes, right. Because they were so melanated, their skin looked blue. Uh-huh. That's what that refers to, the blue ones. Yeah, the blue skin ones. Yeah. Hmm. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. So, with me being an OG, being on this planet a long, long time, long time, longer than most of you younger ones that follow me. And I appreciate you young folks because I hope that you can take like nuggets and store it. I hope I plant seeds and then maybe you might not agree and then one day you like, well, what was that woman saying? Let me look into that. When I was growing up, there were people that were so dark. We called them blue black. And they didn't get offended. I mean that blackness, that darkness is that's closer to the Most High. That's closer to the sky. That's closer to the night sky. That's why, to me, I call them skywalkers. It's that color is so beautiful. I think I've saved some people. Um, it's gorgeous. Let me see. I don't think I have. I don't. I can't pull them up right away. But you might now start to see these people again. Their skin is so amazing, right? What was even if you watch the movie The Temptations and they call one of the guys blue. Hmm. Women when in my mother's era used to like to dye their hair a blue black. So it was so dark, it looked black. But when you went outside in the light, it shined blue black. It was a gorgeous color. I think they still sell that hair dye. Hmm. It was a thing to be dark and proud of it. Hmm. Now it's not, and it I guess I can say it used to sadden me, then it infuriated me. Yeah, I can say that, especially for my men that are of my nation, Judah, if you will. Um, Always hollering about, we have 12 wait a minute. We have 12 tribes in our nation, right? Meaning that, now I've heard different theories that all 12 tribes are um, darker hue. Okay, all 12 tribes are of a darker hue. But then you have some that go on the 12 tribe chart that was supposed to be a prophecy that came down to one of these men. And now you hear men, they're all arguing. They're all like, I'm not this, I'm not a Hebrew Israelite. But aren't you following this 12 chart? Don't you go by this 12 chart? Because you say all these tribes is your Native Americans, which are, I'm not even going to go there because I ain't here for no TikTok mess. They all on TikTok fighting about this. Your Mexicans, your Puerto Ricans, everybody with the one they only talking about the lighter skinned ones, y'all. If you want to be honest, they're only talking about the lighter skinned ones. So you have the men of supposed to be my nation, and it's supposed to be Judah of the lost tribes of Israel. You will hear them say, there's 12 tribes. We can pick women from these 12 tribes. Okay. There's 12 tribes. Why are you wanting not to pick the woman that the Most High Yah created for you in your tribe? The number, and I'm sorry for your 12 tribe, but Judah, holler back if you hear me. This is not being trying to be not boisterous, but trying to be, over anyone, if you will. Judah is the number one tribe, right? Yeah, the number one tribe. Who's bringing everything back to making it right? The number one tribe. The number one, the line of Judah is where the gold vein comes through. The line of Judah is where you know him as Yahweh Shai. Some of you guys know him as Jesus. The line of Judah is moi. So you have men that come from the highest royal line, if you will, of the tribes, hollering about there's other tribes, trying to dismiss the highest line of the women of the tribes. How ludicrous is that? Holla back. Want to excuse and make the excuse that there are other tribes. Negro is what I want to say to them. You have the golden, the blood of the golden bloodline of a woman, and because you're mad, because she's a Negro woman, because you're mad because her skin is too dark, her hair is too nappy. It doesn't blow in the wind when the wind blows. She don't get red in the sun. Right? Her skin is too dark. But her line is rich as yours. You want to tell your brethren that there are other tribes when the blueprint of your woman is right there. The line that Yahweh Shai came through was a line of Judah. She was a dark black woman. She didn't come from the other tribes. Ooh, what a spanking these men are going to get. Oh, with a spanking. They gonna get reality sent to them real quick. hmm But I've been telling you guys this for a minute. It's been a whole agenda to get you foolish dummies away from Judah women. So Esau can come swoop them right up and get that fertile land. You know, in real estate, they say location, 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 baby. You see now all on commercials. It's the whitest of the white, look like buckwheat, and the darkest of the dark sister. And they got them little mixed babies running around, right? They got them little mixed babies running around while you got Judah kicking his woman to the curb, talking about go get him a Puerto Rican, go get him a Mexican, go get him matter of fact, some of them say go get them Esau woman, because he got the line, he got the seed. And I bet the Most High is like, oh, they the Most High now. Oh, okay. They the Most High. Oh, okay. They doing my job. Then I thought when I made Judah's woman, I thought I made a pretty good blueprint. Because anything else is recessive. Anything else is a recessive gene. Other than Judah and his woman, everything else recedes. Meaning, the lighter it is, the weaker it is. Holla back if you hear me. I don't know about a lot of the Indian gods being other colors, but I do know that they have a blue god. I don't know which one it is. Several blue gods. I do know that Buddha is actually blue. So I don't know about the other colors, and I don't know what the other colors would actually represent. To tell you the truth, I have to be honest with you. Right here. I don't think that all the 12 tribes are black skinned. Okay. A lot of people, like I said, don't believe in a higher connection, a higher God, or they believe that they're the gods, but they're stuck in poverty. If you're a god, why haven't you made yourself rich? But I won't go there. Okay. This earth is heating up. This earth is returning back to its origins. Okay? Nothing. And I say this humbly. I do not say this, and I do not share this information with you trying to big up myself or trying to boast up myself. Okay? I don't share this information to do that. I want you to wake up. Everything. Let me. I'm gonna show you something really quick. Okay. So, yeah, I don't have y'all on a sturdy. Okay, so like I said, I'm not telling you this information just to big me up. Okay? If you don't believe in a higher power, that's on you. Do you? Okay? But the earth is going back to its original state. The 12 tribe chart, the people who follow that 12 tribe chart are now denouncing even their affiliation as a Hebrew Israelite or the so-called Hebrew Israelite community. And that came out of the 12 tribe chart community, which taught that all of these different people of lighter skin were in this 12 tribe chart. And so, what I want to show you really quick is just basic science. When we talked about the blue black people, they had carbon in them so much that their skin looked blue. Okay, but as uh, time went on and the earth changed, because the earth is flipping back onto a different axis, if you did not know that. That's why you have all of these different and weird weather phenomena. So with that being said, coming from blue black, like even my color, although I am as dark as I am, I'm chocolate, I am not as dark as the original people, the original beings, right? That could withstand, oh y'all, hold on. The battery wants to really not charge. That could not withstand the heating up of this planet. And trust and believe, this planet is heating up. It's not the global warming that you have been lied to about. It is not none of that. The planet is coming into its uh, um, healing, okay? And recessive genes will not be able to sustain here. The only way these recessive genes will be able to sustain is when you hear about the cleaving onto us as the chosen, as the true Israel. So I want to show you something to give you more of an understanding. This plant is so pretty to me. It is a pothos, but it is a different form of a pothos because it has the green in it, which helps this plant live and breathe. And some of the beings, their skin tone had it would look like a greenish, like I said, the blue black people. Um, so the more of this color, the melanin, the carbonin that this plant has, it will survive because this helps it feed from the sun, right? It is a beautiful plant, like a mixed little baby, okay? Because it also has this white part of this plant that makes it so rare and so odd looking because it has white and green within it. But for this plant to survive, I had to bring it inside of the house. This plant would have died if I would have left it outside. Exhibit 1. Do you see a burn on this plant? This brown spot right here on the white part of the plant, on the plant that does not absorb as much nutrients Matter of fact, this white part of the plant is basically useless in the plant world. It looks pretty. It brings a variety to the look of the plant, but it is useless to the production of the plant. And the sun is killing it. It's burning the white part of the plant. Okay? Right here. There was another white little speck on this green where that burn is. And I said, no, I'm not going to let this plant die. It's so pretty, although it's a mixture. But the only thing that will survive outside is this part, the green, the part that has the carbonate, the part that has the melanin. Anything, and I can't help if you don't want to research this, if you feel that because you've seen lighter skinned people around for maybe a few hundred years, that they have actually been here longer than or the exact same time as the melanated human. They have not. They have not. These people that you consider celebrities and stars that are building bunkers underground, there were other humans that you don't even, well, not even human, because hue means of color. To be called a human, you have to have color, melanin. I'm not trying to hurt anybody's feelings. It's just factual. The sun is heating up and it's taking people out. And so you can either believe that all the tribes have melanin, the original. My battery's going, y'all. You can believe that the original tribes have had melanin, or you can believe of the 12 tribes chart. But now you have people trying to separate themselves that had affiliated themselves with the teachings of the people from the 12 tribe charts, saying all these different nations of people with lighter skin are the 12 tribes of Israel. That's just something you might want to consider. Because just like nature is telling the truth about how things function in nature, well, you see, the people or the human is going to show you how nature functions, because they are a natural being. That's it, that's all. And I'm going to try to answer this question before before this goes out. My battery drains. So, you think when Rebecca gave birth, she gave birth to one black Jacob and one white Esau? It states it plainly in the scriptures that that is exactly what happened. If you read the scriptures, when Rebecca, Sarah, do you mean Sarah? You mean Sarah, not Rebecca. it states in the scriptures that Sarah was like talking to the Most High. And she was like, because she had her children late in the game. Yeah, she was an OG like me, but a little older than me. She was like in her 80s or up there because they lived late. They lived like into their hundreds. So she had not had a baby yet. You're talking about Sarah. I'm sorry, honey. You quoted the wrong person. Sarah was talking to the Most High, saying, you promised me these babies, but it's like a war in my stomach. These babies it's like they tussling, they fighting. What is going on? I beg of you, tell me something, Father, because it hurt. If you ain't never been pregnant with one child, baby, just imagine two tussling in your stomach, pushing up against your ribs and your bladder, fighting. They going to town. They been fighting. They been having the police out there. The police was in Sarah's belly. The Most High Yah said, Sarah, there are two nations. Listen closely. Look it up. I tell you no lie. Because you think that you are messing with a God that cannot do miracles. Sarah, there are two nations, two manner of people. A lot of people don't understand that. They don't. Two manner of people, meaning two different people in your womb. They've been fighting. They was fighting so tough. Even when she gave birth, Esau came out first and Jacob came out second, and Jacob grabbed Esau by the heel, is from what the scriptures say, not from what I say. Okay? There were two nations in Sarah's womb, two manner of people. And that is why people trip out when they see a black woman, the blueprint, giving birth to two different colored children. One white and blue and blonde hair. Y'all, black men, let me tell you something too. Black women create all manners, colors of hair types. That is not the white woman's signature. That belongs to the originator, the blueprint. Blue eyes are recessive. Blonde hair is recessive, meaning the color is gone. Your protection is gone. It might look pretty, but it is a recessive gene. Two nations, two manner of people were in her stomach. And I sure would love to continue this conversation, but my battery is getting ready to go out, and I do not want it to go out while I'm trying to answer questions. But I hope that answered your question. You can look it up. Remember to read the words, understand the words that are being said. The Most High replied to Sarah and told Sarah, you have two nations. Two nations. The United States is a nation. Japan is a nation. Two different manner of people. They do not look the same. If we just gave it, for instance, like the white man would be the representation of the United States. That person does not look the same as a person from Japan. Two different nations of people. The Most High said, you have two different nations of people in your belly. And the older will serve the younger. And that is getting ready to be upon us. I'm out, and much, much love.